Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Friday Happy Hour. It's a late night special today. I had to play it twice because it's really beautiful to come here and just talk about everything that's been happening this week and talk and obviously look a little bit ahead. We're playing Burnley, and we obviously had the Champions League game versus Bayern, and we're privileged today to be joined by somebody who's making a debut appearance on the show. He's all the way from the Midlands, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say big up to my man Munch. What's good, bro?
What's good? What's good? How you doing, man? You good?
Man, I am chilling, bro. I'm superb. I'm actually very excited to actually talk about the things that have been happening.
Yeah.
Man United has been, it's been telenovela FC to circus FC to all the FCs, and
Yeah, all the FCs.
it's all the FCs, man. And let's just sit down and just react to some of the things that I've been noticing. And I just want to say big shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. Eddie in the building. Eddie says big up to the late happy hour. Everyone hit the like button. Matter of fact, let's give you a moment to hit the like button. By the way, make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. We're gonna talk about this. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Football Power Hour. All right. Let's go straight to it, Munch. Let's go straight to it, bro. How did you feel about that Bayern Munich performance, man? Before I talk about how I have mixed feelings about it, but I'm curious, what was your feeling about it?
The feeling going into the game, I thought United were going to get smashed like 4-5-1. I mean, they didn't get hit by 4, but I think on the day, Bayern weren't that great, to be honest with you. They had a few weaknesses. I think United were in control. Were not in control. They're playing well for the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But obviously, we had the Onana clanger. And then it all just simmered down from there. And people are calling him KSI and all that stuff now online. What is going on?
But like prior to the game starting, were you like before it even we kicked off, were you thinking like we will get a result, or were you also like going with the majority of the people that were feeling like we're gonna get clobbered?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get clobbered. But 4-3 flatters us, because I think at 3-1 Bayern actually just thought, we got the 3 points now and let's just move on to the next one. And 4-3, I'll take the 4-3 before the game started. I'll tell you that.
Thanks. In retrospect, it's funny. That's why, like, for me, it made me feel like, all right, if we can go to Bayern away and get 3 goals in the net, we're actually a dangerous team, man. It's just obviously the defensive lapses, the mistake that we'll talk about, and we're actually competing with a team that if that Bayern Munich, they hadn't lost a game in 34 games in the group stage in the Champions League at the Allianz Arena. So it was special to be able to actually give them that much competition. And while considering the injuries that we have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So okay, Onana said, shit happens. This was a quote from Onana, brother. Like how do you feel when like somebody, this is it was big. He requested to go. I don't think this is actually happens often. I don't think somebody has ever really in recent memory for me and Man United said it's on me. Even Maguire has never said that.
I was gonna say at least Onana's accountable, but here's the thing though, don't do that again. Do not do that again. I know you're new here, but I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, mate. Whoever signs for United, there's instant pressure from me. Instant pressure to. I mean, I know it's probably unfair to
Yeah.
criticize early on, but I have to. You're playing for Manchester United, big
Mhm.
Manchester United. You're not playing for
Mhm.
no respect to Accrington or Bolton, whatever. No respect to any Bolton or Accrington people in the chat, if there's any. And that's what we got to say. Big pressure, big club. You got to perform on a weekly basis.
You gotta perform. So the thing is, like, for me, it's like, fam, if you say shit happens, I'm wondering how much more shit is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna say next time when it's happened? It's like when you say, I told you, like, before shit happens, we will soon enough will become shit happens FC. So he put himself almost in a position where he's like, I
Yeah,
took responsibility, which you respect on one hand, but at the same time, you're like, okay, another mistake. There's a little bit added layer of pressure
yeah,
on himself with that. He also went on to the team, fam. He went to the team and said, guys, that you can put the blame on me.
absolutely. And as I said, I mean, like I said, Maguire wouldn't do that. He just hides.
Mm,
And I know would do well here, but I'm judging everyone, not just him, just everybody, the
yeah.
whole 23. No matter who the squad is, like, how many people are on the squad, I don't know.
True. But there he is, and the funny thing about these two pictures, much,
Yeah,
is like he's looking like when you're being scolded by your parents, like
facts.
you're ashamed to our family, you're embarrassing us, and look at me when I talk to you.
Serious face.
And then why are you looking at me in the eyes? You're disrespectful. It's like he's really like been feeling sorry. And I want to applaud what's his name? Reguilon for like he's one of the
Mm.
he picked him up. He's like, fam, let's go. Let's go. We got this. And that's the type of team mentality that you want, man. I like how Reggie Young is kind of also gelling into the team.
You see, here's the thing about regular and assist out. He
Yeah,
hasn't got he's only on loan. If he signs for United, let's see how his performance dips. And it
yeah,
will dip.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It
yeah,
happened
yeah,
with
yeah.
it happened with Rashford now. It's happened with Luke Shaw. Contract FC, you dwindle down. I like
Contact FC, shit happens FC. It's about to be all the FCs. I want to also welcome our homie in the building, all the way from Sydney. Sajib, what's good?
yes,
What's good?
yes.
What's good? Clap your hands.
Good hands, man. Big
He's
up.
doing the Jude Bellingham.
I'm just doing a Jude Bellingham celebration. It's time, bro. It's time. Jude Bellingham once again is making me proud, man. He's always, man. He's right. He's right on my inspiration right now. Scoring late winners. Man, he's going to be the difference maker for Real Madrid this season, man. I can't
Sanjeev,
lie.
I was talking with somebody and they were like, I know Madison has been the most impactful signing. We were talking about all competitions. And then I was just like, no, Jude.
Jude
He's
Bellingham,
he's,
bro.
he's the
They bought him for
accelerator,
90
the
million.
brake, and then Jude. He's the clutch.
He's the clutch, bro. He reminds
Yeah,
me of Lampard at the moment, bro. He just reminds me of Lampard
Oof.
bro. Why
at
didn't
the
we
moment.
pick the tank for
At the
Jude?
moment, I'm not trying to compare him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying at the moment, he's
Mm.
just reminding me of him.
One
He's
game at a time, that's all I gotta say. You're doing well though. You're doing very well.
true,
That's what I'm saying.
true.
Yeah, big up
There's
to you, Sachin, man. Big up.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, thanks. But all I'm gonna say about United is like Chaos FC as usual.
yes.
My lord, it's crazy, man. The amount of news I've been hearing, it's like, you know what? I have to switch off, man. It's gonna drain me to hell, man.
For real, for real,
Big up,
for real.
Eddie.
How did you feel about the like how Man United, because like if Onana didn't make that mistake, it could have been 3-3. Just saying, I'm just
Yeah,
wondering,
no, 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 no. It's
you
yeah.
know
It just brings me back from last season about about David De Gea, and
Oh.
many people were saying, oh, David De Gea should have saved that. He would have saved that. He would have done that. He would have done that. I mean, like our fan base is so fickle right now. I mean,
Facts.
we got to move on, man. Like it's getting boring right now.
Did you hear the people after? Oh my god, we should bring back De Gea. No, leave him there.
I mean, we saw a lot of David De Gea, I miss you type of, posts, like, oh, look, we Ten Hag spent money the wrong way, blah, blah, blah. Like, like, Manj, where were you in that spectrum? Are you still happy we have Onana? Do you think, like, was it misuse, misallocation of funds to get him?
I would have, hear me out. I would have, Onana, very good according to people online, but you know how people are online. I would have kept De Gea as a number 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear that.
Fair point,
Yeah.
fair point. That's a fair point.
And it seemed like he was ready to be number 2, if you ask me. Like there was a little bit of that.
Yeah, but I think the club screwed up, man. Like the club just really exed him for free now. And at the moment, Daya is still looking for a club. It's crazy, man. I feel for him though. It's seriously.
Facts.
I actually saw a post that he's considering retirement if no big club pulls up for him.
Don't forget, because the African Nations Cup is coming up in January, he would have been a right number 2 to fill in for Onana.
That is true, man.
I'm just saying, other people don't want to hear it. I'm just saying.
So if I'm hearing you guys right, what's saying David De Gea? Please come back.
The words of Aubrey are not the words of us. We carry on. Honestly, would have been a good number 2. I'm very confident about it because we don't know about Bianda. We don't know what he's like. He's barely ever played. He might be worse.
So when you looked at that Sachif, by the way, your celebration, Eddie was talking about.
And said I'm on loan.
Are you a lone Real Madrid fan right now?
You know what? For me, I think the second my second favorite team is Italy, to be honest with you.
Your second favorite team is what?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Okay. Do you have a second team, Manj?
Coventry, where I'm from.
Okay, what about in La Liga? Do you have a team that you support?
Nah, I just watch it.
You just okay. Oh, that's good. You get to enjoy it that way. I like that. Big up to Brush in the building. Big up to the Manchesterunited as well. Manchesterunited says, don't forget to hit the like button on the way in. Yes. Khan also in the building says, bro, happy Friday. We are in the mud soon. We will come out of it. Out of this mud. Amrabat, here we go. Amrabat, we need you. I feel like,
bro, we need Maino more actually because the guy can hold up the ball as well.
So if we could have had either Maino or Amrabat versus Bayern, who would you guys go for, and why?
I don't think it would have made any difference. I think Bayern would have won anyway.
Really?
Yeah, because of him. And they're better than us. We can't rely on a kid. Too much pressure on him. Amrabat is new. You might be reckless, like KG, but you never know. KG fortune, pick up.
Make it make sense, blood.
You know what? Have a good time with.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but okay, but you feel like we would still have lost that game if we had Amrabat in the lineup?
Yes. Just saying. Look at the quality of the teams, man. You gotta separate. You gotta be realistic.
Hey man, that game was fine margin. It could have gone anywhere. They also hit the post twice. Right? Those goals. If they hit the post, if they're just a little bit in, Leroy Sané just before the halftime. He could have also scored. So, man, it could have gone anywhere. But that's
I switched off after 70 minutes. After that bloody Kane penalty, man, I was like, here we go. Kane's will score penalty.
Didn't Everton have a chance in the first half at 0-0? Eriksen had a chance at 0-0, didn't he?
Okay. Here we go, man. Here we go. All
Oh,
right.
here we go.
You're bringing up something that I wanted to talk about real quick. We have to bring up the whiteboard for a moment.
The whiteboard.
Let's consult it for a second. Hold on. I wanted to put this one. Sorry. Boom. Nah, whatever. Okay.
No.
Let's do
Yeah.
just for the meantime. This is the issues that we had, by the way, in the international break. We haven't really used the whiteboard since then. We had the 3-1 Arsenal, Sancho versus Ten Hag starting, the pedophile coach, Amrabat injury, but Amrabat is back, so that's a non-issue now, So at least we can say that. And then the Antony drama as well, the telenovela. Oh my goodness, it's been a lot happens FC at Man United. So
that statement board's filling up. Tell you.
Huh?
That statement board's filling up, man. What's going on?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to get this off, and it's somehow not coming off. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
here we go.
Yeah, that's fine now.
That's good enough.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
I just want to bring this up because if it feels like there is something. Eriksen had the first chance in the Bayern game, but this is not the first time where Man United always has the first sniff at goal. There's a little bit of a cycle that happens. It's like we start the game well. We start the game really well.
What kind of 10 lessons is this?
We start the game well, right? And then that leads to that first shot on target.
Yeah, that's so true, man.
Yeah.
It's usually Rashford. Do you guys even remember Nottingham Forest, right? Nottingham Forest, even though we were 2 goals down in 4 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
It actually started from us having a corner because we had the first sniffer in the first minute. So we start the game well. They have the first shot on target. And then what? We concede.
A goal.
We concede usually a cutback goal. Concede.
Unconsidered cutback.
It's usually a cutback goal, man. They just go to the line, get the thing. That's goal,
man.
And then mentality dropped.
Dropped, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then next game, there's the MU cycle. MU cycle right here. I don't know. I'm just correct me if I'm wrong, but it
is true. You know what this actually kind of reminds me of. That's very similar to the Arteta's Arsenal that time during the COVID times. They always start the game well. They always create good chances, but when they start to lead goals, their heads will drop. It really reminded me of us. Especially I can give you examples like Spurs away from home against Chelsea in the Europa League 2019 final. I can give loads of examples of that. It's literally us right now.
For the records, Manchesterunited, I don't love Mount.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What you said about Manchesterunited?
Manchester said Man's loves Mount. No, I don't.
Why is he saying that? What is he bringing that agenda, brother?
Because I've got an agenda towards Mount, apparently. I'm just saying.
Shout out to Roshan in the building saying Courtois got injured and Real Madrid chose Kepa over De Gea.
Oh, is he there already? Is Kepa there? Wow.
What does that mean about David De Gea? If that's actually a very good point, Roshan. That's a very, very good point. David De Gea, it wasn't Real Madrid always his dream? You know? There's a little bit of what's going on there? What's going on? But anyway, let's so I'm just wondering, how are we gonna break this Man United cycle? How? Who is gonna I feel like the bringing Amrabat in the picture is actually our best midfield is Amrabat, Bruno, and maybe Mount.
I'm out of here.
I
That is
think-
a bloody joke.
I think Mason Mounts. He's when I used to watch him at Chelsea, right? He usually plays either mostly at the right wing. He was good. He
Yeah.
was actually good there. So I think he might. I think Mason Mount could be a good shout at the right wing. But I heard like he's just 1 week away from starting. So I guess he's not going to start against Burnley.
I think,
Yeah.
Sachi, when you talk about bots. When you talk about the right hand side, I think he's saving it for Antony when he comes back. I think he continue to play the diamond formation.
For me,
I'll just say-
I liked that diamond situation. As we said, it was in the phases where we were playing well, but then
To be honest, can I
Go ahead.
Yeah, actually against Brighton, actually we played the diamond formation. Actually, it worked well, but it's just that the players didn't even stick to the plan after
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah,
That's true.
So it's that. It's like the reason why I like the diamond is actually for what it does to our offense, because I feel like our offensive partnership, our strongest offensive partnership, is having Haaland and Martial, or Haaland and Rashford. Actually, Haaland and Rashford. Those two, they need to work on that chemistry, and they can be, because they're explosive. They have a pace, and if they actually build a partnership together, we might see a striking partnership that's gonna like terrorize defenses. And Rashford, we know he's a long-term prospect for Man United, and so is we just got Haaland. So it's just best that like we try and figure out how to get a Kane Son type of combination from them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys feel is our best front line? Because like I'm asking this because Ten Hag recently also said he's never picked his best 11, and I was just like, what is Ten Hag's best 11? So
It's very difficult to answer because everyone's really off form if you think about it.
yeah.
Haven't
That's,
really clicked into gear.
So okay. So who would you say then? Let's actually build out the best 11 guys. I'm trying to see like what's the consensus that we can have. All right, let me get this formation builder. So I think like if we're gonna play the diamond formation, so it's gonna be a 4-1-2-1-2. Is that the way forward? I guess that's the way. All right, here we go. Let me just share the screen in a moment, and then we've tried to figure out how.
I think Imran's in the chat has got a good one.
What
Has
did
got the
Imran?
commenter. He's saying we need Rashford, Rasmus, and Garnacho up front. That might work. But the thing, are you really going to rely on Martial as an impact player?
that's very difficult to answer because I don't know what happens if he gets injured and we just have Rasmus Hojlund only.
Yeah, that's true.
Hold on, let me make this red because that one looks too much like Asna. Okay, there we go. I couldn't deal with that.
I can't lie. Arsenal are flying right now. I really hate to say it. They played very well against a very good side, PSV.
Yeah, man.
You know what? I can't lie. I'm for some reason I'm actually kind of excited for this game, like Arsenal against Spurs. I mean, both teams are playing well, so I mean, you never know, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, but don't bring the mood down by saying Arsenal, because that's Lil Yo is saying this is not so heavy. We are here. So I guess if the football is good, it's good. But like at the same time, you know what? We in Ten Hag we trust. I like what
of course.
earlier on. And I feel like what I like about what he's doing is like he'd rather stick to his guns and not be like, oh, we're gonna go play Bayern away. We have to sit back, and we created chances and we scored 3 goals. in Bayern Munich, and that says something. It's like stick to the formation, stick by your guns, die by because at the moment it clicks. The moment we know how to defend with that. Right now we know how to attack with the formation we have, but we don't know how to actually really defend those cutbacks.
I'm more worried about Lisandro Martinez at the moment, because he's not as very good as last season, because I believe like the
Go
injury
ahead.
are just my lord, man, that's crazy.
Why is Martinez like? I mean, I feel like part of it is a little bit, the cover from the middle has not been enough, so he's a little bit out of character. But for me, I'm not gonna I feel like he's still the same person, and Martinez had this really great understanding with Rafael Varane, away Varane positionally.
That's why we need it back. That's why we need. That's why we need him
And
back.
he doesn't really have that with Lindelof. With Lindelof, like Lindelof is still a solid defender, but he's very different from Varane. So that's why, like, I feel like he was seeing a slightly different Martinez. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish this lineups real quick and see. I'm curious what the consensus will be. Vibes in the building. Vibes FC, Lil Yo-Yo. I see you. MUFC Mick in the building says best 11 is 7-Eleven. Let's see what his best 11 is. All right. This is Onana is obviously the goalkeeper that we bought, and he has to be. He's our long-term prospect. So what about? Let's start with the right back situation. When everybody is fit and available, who's the best right back for Man United? I'm curious in the chat as well.
Diogo Dalot for me.
Manj, do you say Dalot?
Yeah, Dalot.
I disagree, guys.
Hold on. Oh, Dalot with Wan-Bissaka, right?
Yeah,
everybody's
available.
I'll go Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, man. Like Dalot, you saw how Dalot was struggling with Sané, Sajid.
No, I at the moment. No, I mean at the moment, like
at the moment,
it fit at the moment, because Wan-Bissaka is still injured.
Dalot then instant, because at current time.
Guys, this is the best 11. Everybody,
right? Okay.
Or if okay, fair enough. Then Wan-Bissaka then.
All right, he agrees. All right. Okay, what about the right center back position?
Varane.
I agree. I have to agree. The Rolls Royce, one is Rolls Roycing, and I'm assuming Martinez here too, right?
Absolutely.
Unanimous. So, Chief, did you say Johnny Evans?
No, I didn't say.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
Johnny Evans. Nah, man.
End the stream, Dave.
I was just gonna be like, so Chief.
I was about to say Serge Reguilon on the left hand side.
Ooh, okay. Manj, who are you going with?
On the left.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Luke Shaw, if he was fit, he would have been a centre back option for me. He's been alright, to be fair, but I want to go for Reguilon.
Reguilon for left back. Okay, Lil Yo about the right back was saying that is any new right back we buy, we need better than Dalot and Bissaka. You freaking get a free form or a hybrid of. What about PSG? What's his name? Hakimi.
Hakimi is a good shot, but I don't know if he's gonna come to us. I don't know.
I hope man. Hakimi would be incredible for us. But anyway, also Roshan on right back said Wan-Bissaka is a better 1v1 defender, but Dalot is more complete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roshan, I'm saying like our best we're going to face, like a defender who gives you confidence. Like if Mitoma faces Dalot, I'm still scared for Dalot.
Bro.
I don't think you know what I mean?
I'm scared for all of them, to be fair. whoever
That guy,
play.
Doku
Ooh.
Oh,
would
Doku is
cook
cold
Dalot. Doku would put Dalot in a saucepan, fam.
in his
You
spliff.
know?
Yeah, put him in the spliff, man. He's
Oh,
good.
easy. Anyway, so Vibes is saying, why is the best 11 playing at Diamond though? well, okay, we went to it because it seems like that's the formation that Ten Hag wants to play. Like if we tried that versus, I was gonna go for 4-3-3, but
Yeah.
what's the okay? We'll put it 4-3-3. All right.
Okay, no
So
changes.
because we haven't talked about the midfield. So, all right, it's not a unanimous that it's Reguilon. I feel like Luke Shaw, now that we have Reguilon, we're going to see the best of Luke Shaw. And Luke Shaw is usually much, you see world-class Luke Shaw when there is competition, when there's a fresh competition breathing down his neck. So, let's see if anybody in the chat feels differently. Is it Luke Shaw or Reguilon? Because it's 2 versus 1, and it seems like Reguilon is going to win unless somebody in the chat feels like Reguilon does not beat Luke Shaw for that left back position. MFC Relentless TV says Onana is not to blame. Tell me how many different defenders has he had in front last
That's facts for you, bro.
games?
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, for the first goal, you kind of have to blame Onana for the at least he just held himself. He just held himself like accountable. So I'm glad he did that.
Man. Okay, Roshan says I'm going with Luke Shaw. All right, for that left back position, it's 2 versus 2. Come on, somebody help out. For Luke Shaw versus Reguilon, who is it going to be? Lil Yo-Yo says if it was me, I'd pick another left back that is better than Shaw, Malacia, and Reguilon. Yeah, Lil Yo-Yo, we're building the best 11 with the available players that we have. This is how we got here, ladies and gentlemen. We are picking from the Man United players that we have. Who is the best 11 available 11? If everybody is fit, who is going in the lineup? So
I think it's Luke Shaw then. If literally everyone is available, eriktenhag is going to pick Luke Shaw.
You switch to Luke Shaw. Okay, all right. Roshan also said Luke Shaw. Lil Yo-Yo. No, Roshan says Reguilon is leaving in January when Shaw comes back. I think that was part of the loan. Really? I thought it was
I don't know. I think he's in the stay.
Yeah. I feel like he's definitely making his name, felt. And I'm like, Luke Shaw. Khan says Shaw. Yes, the vote is for Luke Shaw. All right.
Yep.
Shaw owns that left back. Now, over here. Hear me out. I'll go first on this one. I understand Casemiro. I understand Casemiro has more accolades and more experience, but just hear me out. Amrabat should go in that position.
Amrabat. I agree. Amrabat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, how do you feel?
Casemiro, man. Casemiro. However, there's a case with Amrabat, but we haven't seen Amrabat play yet.
True. We haven't seen him play yet, but like with what we know about the player, though,
it's different teams, isn't it? Different leagues and that. You don't know.
Yeah,
you guys can stick with Amrabat. That's cool with me.
No. But yeah, I the Casemiro one is like everybody is fit. Maybe Casemiro is not fit right now. I don't know what's up with him, guys. Is he past his time yet? Like, Lil Yo-Yo says, yeah, we've not seen enough of Amrabat as well. Yeah, I hear that. Casemiro, like, he was one of our best players last season. So, like, Roshan says that spot has to be Casemiro. All right. Khan says it has to be Casemiro. Lil Yo-Yo says has to be Casemiro if he's on his A game. All right. Yeah. All right. It's unanimous. So what about those 2 midfield positions? The 2-8.
I love the screen.
Go first, Manj. Who are you picking first?
Picking first, I'm gonna say, wow, that's a limit.
Mason Mount. Oh my.
Is this our best 11, right?
Best 11. Everybody's available. Ladies and
Best
gentlemen,
11.
if you're just tuning in, make sure you hit the like button. We're talking about Ten Hag's best 11. This is the team that we're forming right now with everybody available because that's how we got here in the discussion. Ten Hag has mentioned it sometime this week that he has never had the chance to pick his best 11 at Man United. So this is the consensus.
I'm gonna say,
yeah,
I'm gonna put 2 players, right?
yeah.
Oh God, bloody hell! I just realized who we got. I'm gonna say Bruno Fernandes, obviously, because he's captain. He's never gonna get dropped.
That's pretty much. This is
And
what we're talking
vibes. This will make you happy. I'm gonna say Mason Mount.
Okay, all right.
Because hear me out.
Yeah.
You got that little hear me out thing on the screen. Here we go. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Because there's no one else available and no one. I mean, McTominay, Mount. There's no really different. Actually, I'm gonna change it. McTominay.
You said McTominay?
No, not that. No, not that.
You know why? Do you know why? For the agenda of the chat, I'm gonna say that.
No,
Hold that.
Oh my God!
Not that. Not that Scottish kangaroo, man.
For the agenda of the chat, I'm saying it. I'm just gonna say it to wind up people. Let me run my agenda.
Hey man, agenda's gonna agenda.
You know what I'm saying about that? Actually, I don't really mean it. I just need to run agenda.
Executioner says, "Where's Benidra?" Benidra was supposed to show up. We're supposed to run the quiz today, but Benidra didn't show up. So here we are talking about the best 11. So it's a discussion-based happy hour today. You know, we'll play the quiz next week for sure because we'll be starting it at the usual time and not so late. This is the late night special. You know. Okay, Vibe says Mason Mount. Number 7. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Let me swap them. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Because if
True.
Vibes really cares about. Okay, so let's put Mount here.
He's got a poster on the wall as well. Of Mason Mount.
He's got a poster. so Mount and Bruno. Okay. So Chief, respond to Manj, bro. How do you feel about this Mason Mount selection?
Bro, that midfield is going to get overrun. I've seen this before, man. I've seen this with Wolves. I've seen it with Spurs.
Yeah.
I don't think this midfield will work, man.
Really? This is not the triangle for you?
It's terrible.
No, unfortunately, not for me.
Who are you putting then?
Wait. So,
Sachin, can he play? You know what I'm saying?
Red shirt, brother.
oh my God, I'm so not fit, bro. I wish I was playing, man. But yeah. You know what? Instead of Mount, I'm gonna put Sofian Amrabat.
Sofian Amrabat.
Then I'm gonna put Then you know what? I'll put Mount at the right hand side.
That could work because people have said that before. Well, okay. But you know what Twitter tacticers are like. They say anything.
So yeah, no, Manj, I have to say, I have to side with Chief this. We pull up to the Etihad with this. We pull up to Anfield with this.
Bro, it's gonna be 7, bro. It's gonna be 7 at Anfield, and it's gonna be.
Them dead.
We can't pull up to Etihad with that, bro. I want an Etihad proof 11, man. Amrabat has to go in there. It has to be Bruno Amrabat. Brother, I know the agenda goes to agenda, but like it's the Casbat. Huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I think it's Amrabat. Yeah, that's
Amrabat. Sofian Amrabat.
This team is terrible. I just clocked it.
This one, we can go toe to toe with Man City and
I
say,
think
"Yo,
I
show
think
me what you got." You know?
yeah.
For how long? 20 minutes?
Nah, bro. We go 80 minutes, 90, and bro. Then you bring in Mason Mount on the 60th minute or 70th minute when guys are tired, when men them are tired. You know, if Bruno is having a stinker, you take out Bruno, put Mount. Mount, Amrabat, Casemiro may just be the midfield trio that we're not ready for in the Premier League. You know, MUFC Realist TV says I bring back Phil Jones, pink boots.
Really pink boots.
Oh, Goldbridge was classic, man. I can't lie. That was a classic penalty miss, man.
The bloody pink boots.
oh yeah, with the pink. Yes.
I remember that. That was funny, man.
Yeah.
To be honest, that game I didn't watch it because it was such an odd time, but boy, Goldbridge made my day, man.
Yeah.
So guys, let's go to that left winger position then. Who is holding down that left spot? Is it Rashford? Is it Garnacho?
I think because I think Garnacho is more for he's more for impact sub. So I think Rashford is going in. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it has to be Rashford.
Rashford, yeah.
This one is gonna be controversial. The next two ones are controversial. Okay, so who is number 9? I feel like it's gonna. For me, so far, what I've seen in the red shirt, Haaland is impressing me, man. I want to see more Haaland than Martial. I know Martial is if he's looking like he's past the injury curse. Knock on wood. It's like match day 5. Martial is still around. This is incredible. Like
We got some breaking news. Martial's not.
No, man, it's wild times that we're living in. But I still want to see Martial come in as an impact sub. Him and Garnacho, they can hold hands, sit on the bench, come in at the same time.
Are you Martial FC?
No. I'm not Martial FC. I'm not.
I
know you were about to put him. You were about to put Martial. That's what I was thinking, man.
Hell no.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, physicality and all that.
Anybody disagree? Nobody disagrees. All right. By the way, about the midfield, Roshan says Bruno and Mount together is a recipe for losing possession.
That is true. That's facts.
Yeah, they're just not physical enough, Yeah. And they'll probably try too many Hollywood passes, and even though Mount probably is a little bit more composed, I actually would like to see Mount, Amrabat, and Casemiro, in a cup game, just work together. All right. That right winger position, Manchesterunited already went straight ahead with it and said it's Facundo time. The time is now. By the way, guys, I want to let you know, if you're just tuning in, you have to watch last week's Happy Hour 28. Manchesterunited did an incredible job. Shout out to Manchesterunited. Shout out to JC. Shout out to Realist. Shout out to Vibes. Oh man, they held it down. It was such a beautiful, beautiful show to watch, and just check it out. And we're gonna actually play that Kahoot version too in one of the next happy hours. But anyway, let's talk about that right winger position, Facundo Pellistri. I feel like, man, it's time for the youngin to shine, man. The time is now, Facundo. Where are you guys?
Good shout, actually. I thought he did fine against a very good Alfonso Davies.
Mm-hmm.
So he did fine for me. I mean, you know what I felt like we should have got a pen, but when I just saw the replay, but Alphonso Davies just.
Oh, you mean how when Alfonso Davies comes from behind and Facundo is trying to score?
Yeah.
Bro, I saw that moment and I think
I thought maybe he might actually get the ball. He might actually got the ball first.
Such it's the fine margins we were talking about.
Yeah,
that moment, if Facundo knows how to shield the ball a little bit, because Facundo was trying to go for the honest strike, But you have to sometimes, some attackers are sensible enough to know that, there's a person behind me and he's about to try something. So you kind of shield the ball as opposed to actually trying to go for the ball and you actually cause a foul to happen, That's the experience that Facundo, he can only learn from having moments like that. But it's one of those things I feel like this boy, he was never given a lot of time and he all of a sudden Ten Hag gives him the toughest test. Alfonso Davies versus Facundo, man. He did all right. He did really, I feel like he deserves another.
I believe that was his full. That was his first full 90 minutes. I believe. Is it? I don't know, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, Manja, you with Facundo or what?
The time for Facundo is now.
I think it's Facundo time. Everybody agrees. And we're talking, Antony is available, by the way.
Is he available?
Well, no, I'm talking in this circumstance, right? Like, we're talking the, best 11, Man United, best 11, all players available.
Oh, yeah, true.
I still will go with Facundo over Antony.
Yeah.
I agree.
I respect Antony's defensive work rate, but Pelistri. Facundo, Haaland, and Rashford. That's the front line that we are agreeing with. Okay, but Khan also went with Rashford, Rasmus, and Garnacho. Garnacho. How you guys feel about Alejandro Garnacho?
Impact.
He's more of an impact club.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, so that means kind of saying you're playing Garnacho on the right wing. And for me, I guess that's the other thing is like, why are we not spending time developing Garnacho on the right wing when we have a need for a right, an effective right winger? He's young. You can still mold a player that's young to become, to work on other aspects of his game, I don't fully understand what's up with that. Kush says, put that West London Marathon runner on the right wing.
Yeah, I know who are you talking about. We all know what's up.
Oh man. Roshan said that was a perfectly timed tackle, by the way, on Pelistri. But Davis was rash, could have easily given a pen. Yeah, fine margins.
Just fine margins.
Can we play Rashford right wing, says Khan. I'm saying, can't we play Garnacho right wing? Mold him to be a right winger. Give him, like 4 or 5 games. The boy will adapt,
Rotation and that comes into play as well. Depends on your position you're playing against.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But we've seen Rashford appear on the right, though, in the last, even versus Bayern, I feel like there was a few phases of play when Rashford was on the right, and I was like, okay, there's a little bit of a positional fluidity that's happening too with Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Actually deep it.
Yeah, that's facts.
Roshan says Pelistri has done more in a United shirt than Antony, looking in from the outside. Yeah, Roshan, by the way, what team do you support?
I think it's Chelsea. I can just see in his badge.
All right. Shout out. Hey, shout out to Chelsea because you, Man United and Chelsea, wow, like this. At least this season.
We're the Mud Brothers.
Yeah, the Mud Brothers, yeah. Yeah, the Mud
Brothers. We roll together. John says 3 points tomorrow, lads, nothing less. And Pelistri, therefore, on the right wing with Rashi on left and Haaland up top. Big up to you, John. John in the building. Yes. Roshan is Chelsea, but an overall football fan. Big up to you. Yes. Kush says best midfielder will be Maino and Amrabat. Kush
I
would
don't know
like
about
to
that one.
modify
Let him
this.
actually let his Kobe Mino just maybe like slowly slowly just adapt first.
Yep.
Because we can't really like because he's only 17 years old, right? He's
Yeah.
like that'll be mad if he starts in the big games.
True.
Then
I
he'll
mean, bro, it was a big preseason game. Real Madrid, Kobe Mino is called in. Big preseason game. Whatever. It's preseason. But, the fact that the Gaffa still was like not scared to say, bro, go play. That says something. And he was calm. And the stuff that Ten Hag has said about Kobe Mino as well in the press conferences, like you can tell he has a lot of faith in him, and I'm just excited about that project.
of course, I am.
He gets some minutes,
Yeah, definitely.
So shout out to by the way, John, for making us look ahead. How are we feeling about Burnley, guys? Burnley under company are not doing so well. I think they're still looking for a win, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see.
Yeah,
They're somewhere at the bottom over there. And yes, they are looking for a win. 2 losses, 3 draws.
Wait, they just drew one. They just drew one game.
No,
right?
drew. Oh my goodness. Oh, 1 draw and 3 losses. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Who was the draw against Forest, wasn't it? I think
Huh?
last game. The draw against Forest, wasn't it? Last game.
Yes.
Yeah, Forest, yeah.
Yeah.
Hudson-Odoi just scored, by the way.
Oh, what a goal!
Hudson-Odoi.
Ooh. Yeah,
I didn't know he was there though. I didn't know he was at Forest.
Mm.
I thought he was still there at Leverkusen. That was out of nowhere.
I think they permanently signed him as well.
Where's Chelsea Dan? We're looking for Chelsea Dan. Chelsea Dan, he commented at halftime when we were playing Bayern, and then the score line like kind of shut him up. Like, we lost, but it was still a respectable loss. Like 4-3 is not bad. 4-3 when we thought it was gonna be 4-0 or even like 8-2.
To be fair, Bayern were just in the lower gear. If they were at full throttle, this game would have
killed us. Yeah.
Yeah, this game would have madly flattened us.
Yeah, but the Man United cycle. If Christian Eriksen had got that first goal, it's a different game too. Like if
Bro, Eriksen's shot is just so soft, man, and then easily the defender just cleared it, man.
It's like he inherited the Fred.
I actually did miss Fred, bro. I actually kind of miss Fred, to be
Oh, you
honest.
did?
With you.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of miss though, because Casemiro and Fred partnership was just so good, man. Like because I remember Fred was just such an important player for us, and he was also he also impacted.
You said Fred was an important player for us.
I mean, kind of.
He kind of was.
From the bench.
Important, okay, in terms of if you're talking rotational when you're looking at like how to build a squad, but like at the end of the day, man, for me the consistency was the big factor. It's part of like clearing out the dead wood. I know for that game in particular, maybe we would have been somebody to call from the bench.
I honestly felt like Scott McTominay should have been sold first.
I mean, the depth of our squad depth is pretty low.
Exactly. Kush is exactly saying this. Sorry, missing Fred.
Get out of here, man.
That guy gave the ball away a lot of times. For me, it was too much.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Yeah, so we have to get rid of players that are like that. Even if you're a rotational player, you still have to be good.
You just described Bruno giving the ball away, complaining. That's Bruno. That's Bruno Fernandes as well. What we do?
Yeah, but like we can have too many bad apples. Is like a really bad basket. Like get rid of the other bad apples and have like 1 or 2. And actually just one. Have Bruno be the Hollywood pass man. Like the whole thing is about For me, everybody's different, but if like how some teams, you remember when Zidane had Real Madrid and Isco was given this free roaming role. He could
Yep.
be in any part of the pitch, anywhere you could see Isco be in a left back position. And like it's like how the team is set up is how the manager envisions it and what he practices. And like the thing
Yeah.
is, we can have Bruno be the person who's allowed to have the freedom to try anytime the certain player gets the ball. You should know that if you're an offensive player and you're the most offensive, yeah, the person that's like closest to the goalkeeper of the opposition team, you have to be ready for that pass, switch on. So you have to have a guy who has the license to be able to try those risky passes almost any time, and also it has to come with the ability. He has to have the ability to do that, and so I get it. Bruno can be Hollywood Bruno, but sometimes he's shown patches where he's worked on it.
Yeah.
We just need to see a better Bruno. Ever since he's had the armband, it's looking a little heavy for him, but I think he'll come good. I think he'll come.
Go on. Out of this current squad, who would you give the captaincy to? People in the chat as well comment.
Chief, go first. And anybody that's in the chat that want to answer that one, that's a very good question, man. If it wasn't Bruno, who else?
Lisandro Martinez.
Martinez out of one good season. So, Chief, like, for real?
The silence is deafening, eh?
Rafa Varane, actually. Yeah, sorry.
Aran says John.
That's a good shout. Yeah.
Yeah, good shout.
Yeah, but the captain's gotta be available if he's gonna be injured on the Varane is like when he play. You know what? You're about to get into the phase where we play 2 matches per week. And Varane, he's there for one of the matches. That's how you manage Varane. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a good person. Just for the availability factor. It's like almost like picking Martial to be the captain.
Who? Joking.
No, picking Varane is almost as if the logic of it is almost as if you're picking Martial to be
I hear you. I hear you. I'm just making jokes.
Yeah, that's fine.
So coach says, as the player maker, he's allowed some mistakes, but he makes far too many. We want Qatar, Bruno. We want the one who plays Luxembourg.
My God. Did you see social media after that game? My God.
No, but
Maybe it's Luxembourg. No disrespect to Luxembourg. But
honestly, no one even knows that team, and he just literally stat pads. It's mad. He has made like 3 or 4.
So Chief, the person who actually usually stat pads versus Luxembourg too is Ronaldo. He's like he bangs hat tricks on hat tricks, and it's unfortunate that he was given a yellow card in the previous game and he wasn't able to. He was so mad. He was so mad at the referee.
I mean, but honestly, man, but the guy is still a clutch, man. He's still a clutch.
Backs.
Who, Ronaldo?
Yeah, Ronaldo's still a clutch.
Man, yeah, he's still clutch. I want to also honor another clutch striker by the name of Robert Lewandowski. It was 8 years ago today when he did this. One of the things that I'll always respect him for is just like, bro, the fact that you can score 5 goals in like such a short period of time. This happened 8 years ago where he scored 5 goals in just 9 minutes. Yeah. Robert Lewandowski.
And by the way, he was robbed of a Ballon d'Or as well. So put that in there.
Yeah, he was close though, to be fair. He was close to winning it, to be honest, at one point.
I think he should have won it, but then the pandemic happened, and I thought, no, scrap it, because Messi wasn't playing well. Man, I'm not lying, am I?
Facts. But anyway, hold on. I also want to say big shout out to you if you're just tuning in. I want to welcome my man from MUFC Realist TV. Welcome. the homie himself, Mick Ruby.
I'm in the wrong room here. I thought I was in a McDonald's or single moms seeking Swedish men. Oh shit! In the wrong stream. Big up to you. Sorry, I was having my pizza, chilling, having my 7-Eleven pepperoni pizza. And I was,
Nice.
you said pick the best 11. I picked 7-Eleven. Yeah,
You pick. Oh, okay. All right. All right.
you get the joke, right?
Yeah.
You get the joke. Hey,
Where-
Sajid, how are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm very good, man.
Jesus Christ, it's early in the morning.
Yeah, it's early
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
the late night happy hour stream, man. You know, it's past midnight. You know, where it's actually past 1 where you are, right?
Yeah, for me, it's 1:10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
you
fed
know.
and happy. Like, I had my nice chill pepperoni pizza, chilled, disconnected a bit, just
After the
psyching
memes
myself
and
up.
all.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've been listening to what other people are saying. I was listening to Nuruddin and and there is a positive belief
Is he
that we
live
can
now?
do this. Yeah,
Is
no,
he
he
live?
was. He was. Jarvis was on there, and
Nice.
there's a slight positive to believe circulating around, but there's still that panic button that we might lose, and I get that, right?
Yeah.
But I think like we're a wounded animal. Like we're coming with a vengeance here. Like company hasn't had the luck. Like he bought in a shitload of those players. Like remember he played really good, like expensive football in the championship, but.
Yeah.
Since then, when they came up, they bought a lot of play, and they haven't really clicked and gelled, and they've been battered and spanked. So,
Yeah.
I believe we can rock up and have a good result. We don't even have to play our best defense either, like because they're not that dangerous up front now.
So right now I'm feeling like you're saying that even Burnley tomorrow we're gonna steamroll Burnley. Is that what you're saying?
A steamroll. I predicted 3-0. I think Onana will have a vengeance.
Oh, that
He
sounds
will
like
have
a
clean.
steamroll.
No, I
That
mean,
sounds like a walk in the
that's-
park.
Yeah, it is a steamroll. But, he's got a point to prove now. He doesn't want to kind of let one in. And I chatted to you guys earlier, like, when you think about it, like, he hasn't had a solid pairing in front of him, like, and there's been 5 different defenders, right? So, and he's getting his hands and feet warm into the club as well. So, yeah, he's done a clangers, but the goalkeeper's position is the most loneliest position in the whole team. Like, people do tend to remember the clangers more than the good saves. So it's too early to sort of to pass the judgment, like, because Onana has been solid for the past couple of years. Like, he's Ballon d'Or nominated. So there is a good goalkeeper in there, like, just it is what it is.
Mick, I always say this. Okay, go ahead.
But I seriously believe our season starts now when we get all the fit players in. The players that Ten Hag bought, like Amrabat as a CDM, Casemiro a little bit of a front of Amrabat, and Bruno interchanging with Mason Mount off the bench as well. Right.
That is a bloody joke.
So our season starts match day 6.
When you look at it, yes, because Calamity, we had like 10, 11 injuries, like unprecedented. So, we haven't really kicked on, right? And by the way, we only have 2 fullbacks fit. So, yeah, we better be careful.
Man, it's that thing where we're getting into 2 games per week and we only have 2 fullbacks. Well, on our last,
you imagine?
when you're playing a video game and you're on your last lifeline, last man, last.
Don't worry, we have Onana. He can play right back as well. Put Scott McTominay in goal. No worries.
Yeah, I actually feel like he wouldn't be bad, but like the thing is, I think positionally he would get caught out a bit. It'll be crazy,
But what a clanger! I mean, we were talking about future. I would even say Fernandez. I want to see more on the left back. So I felt sorry that we loaned him out. Like if he was still fit, I mean, if he was still in the club, he would be playing matches now. Right, Alvaro Fernandez.
Yep.
True. Anyway, hold on. I want to say big shout out to you, Ballin for joining us. Hello, guys. What are we talking about? Chris says our record says we won't win. Ballin, we're talking about the game tomorrow. You're just joining in the conversation where we're going into Burnley. We're playing Burnley. That is at the bottom of the table, struggling for a win. They haven't had a Premier League win. They play some attacking football, but it's away versus Vincent Company. Do you feel like we'll win?
Oh yeah. Gotta believe, man. You gotta believe.
We gotta also be real. MUFC Realist TV.
Yeah, but I feel it. It's like that song, wet, 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 wet. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes.
Okay.
Onana will not slip it around this.
Okay. You're not the one who's singing. Oh Nana, learn to save. Oh Nana, learn to save. No mistakes.
No, but we need this win, guys. Let's face it, for the morality, for the overall fan base, for the positivity. If we get this win, the social media, everything is going to be like, back to
they'll be gone, bro. They'll be gone, man.
Yeah. And then you have those clangers like Lockhurst is trying to sort of sabotage us, like, Lockhurst, like, what sources do you have? Like, what waffles? Honest to God. Did you see Mark Goldbridge slating him?
No.
What Jesus, what a rant. That was like, big up Goldbridge. Woohoo.
Samuel Lockhurst is one of those people that, like, I feel like sometimes they make a living off of,
He's the leakage specialist. He should work for Hollywood Insider, right? The paparazzi.
Yo, that is funny.
Well, that's his specialty. Every year you see Samuel Lockhurst, like, it's like, oh, there's some unrest in the dressing room because, Harry Maguire doesn't like that Rashford had a bigger ding dong than him, and Sancho wants to play PlayStation, right? Those kind of stupid leaks, right? So just tired of it. It needs to stop. Honest to God.
Well, we don't want to be Leak FC no more. Yo, Manj, are you confident, Manj, about
Manj, are you a plumber?
No.
You're not? Okay. Bad. We need one at Carrington, mate.
We need one for the stadium. We need one everywhere. We need one in the about later on today, because the game's at 8 o'clock, I believe. Our time.
Yes, it is.
I'm not confident at all. I think company's got something. I think company's got something for us. I'll be real with you.
Star player suspended.
Unless
that'll be deflating so much if we can't get the result from that. I can't take it anymore. Man United lost to Tottenham, barely winning to Nottingham with Nottingham Forest. Arsenal lost. Brighton lost. Bayern lost. Burnley lost. Oh, no.
But don't you think they are aware of the situation? Don't you think they're going to go in like, okay, guys, we finished off Bayern, right? We lost. Yep. But we cannot lose this game. They will rock up and they will give it all, right?
It all depends on the first 20 minutes, and if we concede, our heads will drop. We must.
But who do they have to threaten us in that way? I mean, they have the star boy suspended.
In that guy who that quick guy, is it something Leoso or something like that? I can't remember his name. Who played against Forest? That star boy. Can't remember what his name is.
No idea.
Yeah, there's this kid. There's a kid that people in the chat right now. There's this kid.
Yeah. You mean from Burnley?
Yeah.
There's Foster up front.
No, Leoso or something. I can't remember what his name is.
Lyle Foster is not.
Lyle Foster suspended. He's not allowed to play tomorrow.
Yeah, he's got a red card.
Let me. Hold on, switch to Sachi one. Let me have a look at the squads. One sec.
Lyle Foster is suspended.
Yeah, Sachiv. Yeah, weigh in on Burnley real quick. As we're wrapping
But if we lose tomorrow, I swear to God, like I'm gonna throw my shit out of my TV out. Right? There's so much, I'm tolerant, but there's so much I can take as well. My mental health as well.
That is so
right?
true.
tough. It's tough. It's tough being a Man United fan. Because as if company outmanages Ten Hag, I'd lose a lot of confidence in him. Bro. If Ten Hag gets out in the game tactics, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But
Who's got the most baldiest, shiniest head tomorrow? Company or Ten Hag? The shoe shining rights, right?
Because it means
Waxing.
The ball derby, bro.
if you look at it, Ten Hag has been coaching longer than Company.
That's
but
true.
Company just like got his badges not too long ago, and
Company is new to the company.
yeah, he's new to the company.
Get out of here.
Oh,
It was Curly-Osho.
which one?
Yeah.
Who?
Curly-Osho, the young player. Curly-Osho played on the left.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
On the left. We got that one.
Yeah,
He
Luka.
might- Yeah.
Koleosho.
Yeah.
Okay, he's
That's
dangerous.
one.
I don't know much about him.
Yeah, just
Oh.
one might do the damage. you
I
don't know.
just hope they're going to attack us and they're not going to park the bus.
No, I mean, company style is usually very expensive. That it's gonna be a
Attacking.
back and
Attacking.
forth game,
We just play
Almost-
attacking, pretty much.
similar to the Bayern game, in my opinion. We're not gonna see a 0-0 or 1-0 type of. I'm expecting lots of goals from both sides.
Okay,
Hopefully we
okay.
get more
How
goals.
about Arsenal versus Spurs? Angie.
Hmm.
Angie, are you going to get some Gunner scalps? What do you reckon?
Oh, Arsenal versus Spurs. Oh man, that's gonna be.
Honestly, I
Will be there.
Where will the...
I just want both teams to lose and just flipping just both teams.
How can both teams lose? The only way they can
Yeah.
lose is a draw.
That's impossible situation.
Give it both a point deduction. That's what you need to do.
A point deduction.
That's how they both lose.
Yeah,
To make them Juventus, just like
Listen, we're going to win tomorrow. I did sacrifice a chicken out to the footballing gods. Come on.
okay. No, I mean no, bro.
I'm just joking, man.
No, hey man, yo, dude,
I'm
you do
into
what
that
you gotta
voodoo
do.
juju.
Somebody,
Juju.
no, Nick. Somebody wrote and said, I feel like the person who cursed Man United like put a very big curse, a spell on us, and then died. So we can't, we need to
reverse the spell.
resurrect them to like undo this. How come we have like Ballon d'Or nominee last year, just a few months ago, Onana? He comes into Man United, he gets shaken, a shaky bug. It all of a sudden, like we have players, just have a way of just deflating. Right now, Haaland, it hasn't touched him yet. He seems like he's still the same guy that I saw in the clips when we're looking at Atlanta. Like, this is the guy that we're going to get. And it looks like, okay, all right. He had that goal that was marginally disallowed by VAR, and then like the Bayern goal. We got something special with that boy,
It's like that from Space Jam when the Power just go.
Yeah, true, man. It's like Voldemort rose up from Hogwarts to put a spell on us, right, man? So honestly,
Yo, Roshan says that same guy cursed Arsenal too. It's
because Chelsea, it's mad, 100%. Yeah, he did. Have you seen these cartoons like 442? That guy is mad.
That's
It's
crazy, man.
funny. Did you see like Todd Bowley's like no, hang on, I want the refund for Casado. Have you seen it? Have you seen? He comes. Have you seen that cartoon? That was released today. Oh, it's so funny.
That's funny.
I have to check it out.
The service like, yes, Mr. Bowley, how can I help you? You promised me like a world beater.
You should
He's a
watch it,
shit
man.
beater.
It's funny, man.
This guy is amazing.
Oh
442.
my God, that
Oh
meme.
man.
no.
But they actually have a good at least nucleus. Enzo and Caicedo will be good. I think it's just a matter of time till they start.
I mean, like honestly, didn't like West Ham beat Chelsea when like Enzo is there as well?
Yeah. And Caicedo gave away the penalty.
Yeah.
I feel the guy's
It's-
gonna have a
guys,
massive pressure on him.
defensive positions like this, like actually, even being a DM too is almost that you make a mistake. Sometimes you cost the team in big ways and memorable ways. The same thing that Mick was saying. Play goalkeeper and pick up. And try one mistake. If a striker makes a mistake and hits the side net, you are like, whatever. Next phase of play, you'll get it.
I pose a
But-
question though when we're talking about the Blues here now. Why is nobody talking about the Blues? They're in a bigger trouble than we are, actually, to be honest. They spend so
simple.
much money.
City, yeah.
I mean,
It's simple. They don't generate clicks and retweets and stuff. Not like United do.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
They're definitely they need to do something.
I
'cause
mean,
the 1 billion
for some reason, I kind of
football
feel
is
that
going to spend more money for sure
Yeah.
in January.
I feel that this time around the fans are getting more and more educated and like you understand what it is. Like, we're not going to fall for this Glazer trick again, sack another manager. So more and more people getting behind it and against the media spin as well. So I just really hope that we unite and stay strong and resolute, to be honest, right?
Yeah.
It took Klopp 3 seasons actually to get things right. It took Alex Ferguson also 3 seasons to get things
7.
right.
I mean, to be honest, I wasn't really. I was barely born that time when like Sir Alex Ferguson first.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, you were, but I was barely born. But I heard he's won his first league title after 7 seasons, I believe.
Yeah. Look at that Teta now. He's cooking 4th season, right?
Yep.
So it takes time to give the manager the
3.5 seasons.
the right type of recruit. So at least 3 seasons to have a full squad in his image. So
People these
but
days
unfortunately, we have very impatient fan base. To be honest, you've seen it.
Unfortunately, very reactionary.
It's very very. Oh, play young Pelistri. Oh, I have to Pelistri play. Oh shit. Let Harry Maguire's grandmother there instead. Oh shit. Let's have Harry Maguire's grandmother's cookies and Earl Grey. Oh, phew, that was shit too. And off we go.
Guys, we have to close the knot on the Arsenal Spurs game because we talked about it earlier on, but we didn't really. I want to wrap up the stream by giving predictions of the Arsenal Spurs game first. Real quick, let's do a quick round of that, and then a last round of a prediction of Burnley, Man United. But let's start Arsenal Spurs. I'll start with Khan's comment saying Arsenal is going to lose 2-1. Arsenal, we will be there if they lose. Mick, who's going to lose, Arsenal or Spurs?
I think the game's going to be called off and they're going to be deducted both points. So I go with Sajid.
They won't make it.
They won't make it.
Okay.
Harry Maguire's grandmother going to stand there with the cookies and biscuits in their grey as consolation. No, there's nothing wrong with Harry. No, they're playing at Emirates. No chance. 2-1, or actually 3-1 Arsenal. I think it would be. And they came off on a fantastic run of form in the Champions League. They spanked 4-0 PSV. So yeah, I don't think Spurs has a chance.
Well, Mick hasn't heard of Postecoglou ball. So Chief, what are you thinking?
Overrated.
You agree with Mick?
Yeah, I think because I don't know, man. Because both teams are playing good football. I heard, but I mean, since this is at the Emirates, so I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal.
That was a big point from
me.
Mick.
Just on the Emirates part, Emirates Stadium.
Manji agreed too, right? You think?
The crowd's gonna be up for it. They're gonna play some WWE music at the start, get them G'd up. You know how they do.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna start early. They're gonna score a couple of quick goals. I think they'll win 4-1.
Yeah.
4-1.
Steve,
you raised me with one, man.
Yeah, 4-1.
Okay.
I think Nando's FC gonna get cooked.
Okay.
Then
4-1.
I hope so.
4-1, yeah.
Well, actually, I hope I want a thriller. I want a 3-3 type of game. I don't want any of them.
Are they playing tomorrow as well?
No, they're playing on Sunday.
Yeah.
They're playing early. Actually,
it's good that we have a late game, by the way.
Well, no, because I can't do a watch along to it. That's why it's not good.
Oh
but,
yeah, I know.
That's true.
But for the players, though,
It is what it is.
at least we're not like Jurgen Klopp complaining at 12:30 games. Like, oh, not again.
no.
Klopp
Yo.
is excuses, man.
Yo, I want to say shout out to Stephanie who just walked in. Stephanie says, "Do you guys never sleep?" Oh, wait
Never,
a minute.
Steph.
Time difference. Big
Never.
up, legends. Mick,
Same question go back to you, Steph. Like, every stream I go, I see Stephanie in the chat as well. It's the same question goes back to you. Do you ever sleep, Stephanie, yourself? Big up to you, Stephanie.
Hope
Big
you're
up,
well
Steph.
and you've had a great week, Steph. Munch, go ahead. What will you say?
No, I was going to say 4-1 to Arsenal. I think that'd be too good.
4-1 to Arsenal. I'm going 3-3. That's my score prediction. Let's wrap up the stream by-
3-3.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3-3, brother. It's gonna be a great. Roshan says 2-2 or 3-2 to Spurs. Arsenal been looking a bit shaky, and I think Ange has a plan. Me too, Roshan.
I have a
I'm
plan.
with you. Ange has a master plan. You know,
You're my shadow.
just like Mick's got a shadow. Ange got a master plan. Mick got a
And I look
shadow.
around, like,
Look behind you.
Fine.
Yo, don't forget to hit the like button. Let's talk about Burnley. Stephanie, are you feeling confident about Burnley? What's your score prediction? Let's do one quick round of that as we wrap up the stream. Your score prediction, starting with Munch. We started with Mick last time. Munch.
2-1 Burnley.
Oh!
Get out of here, man.
what did I hear?
And just like that, we lost
It
Munch.
Bad internet. Get out of here. 2-1 Burnley. You're joking.
Reverse psychology.
Okay, who are your scorers? Let's
Reverse. Okay, he's doing reverse psychology. He doesn't want to jinx it because footballing gods are listening. I get that.
That's true, though.
Reverse psychology.
I see the
Gotcha.
process.
Gotcha.
So okay, so Chief, what is your score prediction, brother?
I'm gonna go 2-0 United.
Come on. Who's scoring those 2 goals, Chief?
I'm
Serious
gonna,
face.
yeah, I'm gonna go.
Phil Jones.
Who's
But-
scoring those goals, Chief?
Totally.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Haaland twice.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, double dipping.
We'll be there for that. We'll
I
be
will
there
be
for
there.
that.
I will be there.
I will definitely be there for that.
We'll be there.
Nick, who's scoring? What's the score prediction, brother?
Stephanie, you're definitely my shadow. So I go with you, Stephanie. I go 3-0 Manchester United. Haaland double, 100%. And Imran Khan also 3-0 incoming. It's going to be a can of whoop ass. Trust me. When we finish at turf more, there's going to be turf no more. There's not going to be any more grass.
Yeah.
Turf no more.
Turf
I
no
like
more.
it. Yo, I have a feeling it's gonna be a walk in the park. We're gonna score 4 goals. It's gonna be 4-1 to United.
Oh.
Damn.
You raised with one there.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
4 goals. Marcus
All in.
Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Rasmus Haaland, and Region.
And Phil Jones.
Stephanie says, Onana
Disgusting.
assist incoming. Yo, we will be
Makes
there. for
sense.
Oh,
that.
yeah. And Onana will score. Yeah, yeah.
And Onana will score the pen.
On goal kick, he'll score.
From a goal kick. Roshan says 3-1 United. You'll concede early, but make
Oh
it
my
easy in the
God.
second half. Man, please.
No.
let's stop conceding early. Nick, you saw this, right? The Man
Oh,
United
yeah.
cycle. We start the game well. We get the first shot on target. We concede, usually from a cutback goal, and then the mentality drops. And then we come again next game. The cycle starts.
Is
And
this
we
your?
break the cycle, Nick.
Is this a picture of your brain, like the thought process? In
No,
your brain?
it's-
It looks very confusing. You know what I mean?
It's a little bit crazy.
It's a
little
brain
bit-
scan of your Poppy's brain. Like, what's going on in Poppy's
you
mind?
know,
There?
you know, if you miss the lesson and then you come in and then like you see the teacher has written so many things, you're like, oh my god.
If it was Homer Simpson's brain, it was like beer, beer, beer,
Bear,
beer.
TV.
Anyway,
Yo,
What a
Rashad says
banger.
turf no more is a banger. Stephanie says also AstroTurf more
Hey.
after the game. Yo. Khan says Rasmus Rashford Garnacho to score incoming. Yes,
Big up
Khan,
in,
I like it. Roshan says it's the history of the United. Oh no.
Yeah, but Tottenham, it's the history of the Tottenham.
Oh, it's the history of the United.
Tottenham.
No, please don't say that.
we gotta have a little faith, the faith.
Right.
We gotta have a faith, the faith.
Yo, big up to Stephanie, big up to the whiteboard, but more importantly, big up to Manj, Sachiv, and Mick. Guys, let's do the socials real quick. MUFC Realist TV is where you can find Mick. Kenny Fan TV is where you can find Sachiv. Manj,
You can find me at Manchester Sundu on X or Twitter, whatever it's called.
there we go. There we
Thanks.
go. Guys, make sure you hit the like button again and subscribe if you haven't done so. I appreciate you so much for joining us on the late night happy hour. I hope you had a moment of laughter, a moment of smiling, or a little something that you enjoyed in the conversation. Big up to you one more time. We will see you very, very soon.
Bruno Fernandes!